Hi, welcome to the EverSmart City channel. Thank you for joining us. I'm Sophia Olivas, CEO of EverSmart City. EverSmart City uses shipping containers to provide affordable housing powered by renewable energy. It has sustainable agriculture and is integrated with blockchain technology.
My name is Mark Anthony. I'm co-founder of EverSmart City. And if this is your first time seeing one of our videos, be sure to like the video and also subscribe to check out more of our content. We have a bunch of videos and we'll be releasing videos as well as daily information and conversation on smart cities, sustainability, crypto, blockchain, and all types of other community building. So definitely be sure to follow us on Discord, jump into the conversation with us as well as follow us on LinkedIn, Discord, and all of our other social medias. You can find us everywhere at EverSmart City across all of our social media. Um, but today we're going to be talking about smart cities and crypto-based cities of today and of the future, and what that means in correlation with EverSmart and how we come into alignment with those two movements and what we plan on doing going forward as well.
Great, so let's get all on the same page and talk about some definitions because we just threw out a lot of jargon at you. So EverSmart today is presenting smart cities and the crypto communities of the future. So let's start by defining what a smart city is. It's a technologically modern urban area that uses different types of electronic methods, voice activation methods, and sensors to collect very specific data that's used to manage assets, resources, and services efficiently in order to improve operations. And the integration of the information and the communication technology, which is called ICT, which is just a more expansion of IT, and various physical devices connected to the Internet of Things, and you probably heard that as IoT. And this network optimizes the efficiency of city operations and services and connects to the citizens. The smart city technology allows officials to interact directly with both community and city infrastructure and to monitor what's happening in the city and how the city is evolving. In short, what we mean for EverSmart City is like when you look at your houses right now, you can run them by your phone. Now imagine a bunch of the houses in one community and one development that you can run by a phone. Voice activated, when you walk in, it knows it's you and it knows what your preferences are, your temperature, the lights that you want and how you want turned on, your appliances talk to you, let you know when you're low on milk and what to order, and it contacts Amazon to order your your preset order of groceries. That's what we're talking about with when we talk about smart cities in the smart community, such as EverSmart City is building. And when we talk about crypto communities, that's a community of people who come together online regarding cryptocurrency for discussion, for usage, for utility, and they do that online. What we mean, though, with EverSmart City's definition of a crypto community is that all the commerce can be done with crypto transactions, from purchasing food, your living expenses, clothing, groceries, your mortgage, your payments for your businesses on their land parcels. So that's what we're speaking about when we look at smart cities and crypto communities of the future. And some that we want to take a look at that are being out in the public right now is let's take first a look at El Salvador and what's going on. They're the first country to accept Bitcoin as legal tender. They did that last year. They announced it in Miami at a crypto convention, a cryptocurrency convention or a blockchain convention. And what they've been doing is just miraculous. I mean, it's pulling them out of poverty. It's going to pull them out of third world status. They've been able to amass millions of dollars to reinvest into their infrastructure, including their education of their citizens. What it has allowed them to do is build communities where tourism is in big growth spurts, and where there's these small businesses that weren't able to readily compete because they were unbankable. They didn't have bank accounts, the owners of these small businesses, and they weren't able to qualify for merchant accounts. But now, utilizing Bitcoin, they bypass that whole financial system and they're able to accept cryptocurrency. And it's all done on an app on their phone, and it's fairly quickly. So that's one thing that we're seeing unfold right before our eyes. And tourism has grown in the midst of COVID by 30% just from that alone. So it's completely changed the narrative of El Salvador and its people and how the world looks at El Salvador. And a lot of countries are basing the way that they're going to move forward with accepting cryptocurrency and how they're moving about it based on what's going on in El Salvador. And there's some other future cities that are coming on that you probably heard of. Akon has Akon City in Senegal, in Africa. That's one that has a lot of press about it and is the price tag keeps going up. I think they're up to 6 billion at this point, and it's going to take quite a few years to build out. But it's a very aggressive project that we eagerly look forward as it develops. And now Mark's going to talk about what that all means for EverSmart City.
Absolutely. And Sophia started kind of mentioning what crypto communities tend to be, online, and what we plan to do here in our community in terms of being able to use the crypto to accept as a form of payment or use as a form of payment inside of the businesses. So inside of our community, this is your first time hearing about EverSmart. Our project is a 40-acre or more development with 300 units, 200 of which are going to be mixed use, meaning commercial residential. So this will be homes that we'll be building using shipping containers and stacking them, where the first floor of this person's building will be the front of their commercial space, and then the second and third floor, if there is one, will be residential space, their home. And so it will allow these small business owners and entrepreneurs to be able to use crypto throughout their business and through commerce, whether it's accepting payments through crypto or even being able to pay their bills. We work with Arizona State Sustainability Department. They have a program called Green Light Solutions inside the Sustainability Department, where we worked with 3 rounds of interns through 3 different semesters working on different research projects for EverSmart. And one of those research projects was an incentivization program. And what that means, we have this philosophy that instead of coming from an approach where people are penalized or fined for things that are unfavorable or undesired, kind of like the law system today. We get fined and penalized, maybe like a ticket when we speed. We created an approach where we are looking to incentivize people or reward people for doing activities or volunteering and doing things that is proactive or healthy for the community or helpful, and in multiple different ways, from incentivization programs from sustainability, incentivization programs from contribution to the community, whether it's contributing inside the farmers market in the greenhouse in terms of growing food, or helping in the farmers market or growing food processes, or volunteering in some of our youth education programs or workshops that we'll provide, and have all different kinds of programs and workshops in classes across the board, especially for homeless, for first responders, handicapped, disabled people, veterans, foster kids, people who suffer from redlining, for single parents, single moms, senior citizens. We'll be providing all kinds of workshops for people to get hands-on training and learning. And we'll have different programs if residents inside the communities can earn rewards, and as well as be able to use those rewards or redeem them to be able to pay for the electricity or other services. Now, in this kind of model is going to be extremely important as we go globally. Our first project that we're doing, I always mention, is here in Phoenix. And one of the reasons why Phoenix is very, very pro blockchain, pro crypto, And then we have an unlimited amount of sun here in the desert, so we can really test out and flex all of the renewable energy and all of our solar capabilities and take full advantage of that. But what this is going to really do is create a model and show a way where communities can transact, people can transact in crypto, and to help create a self-sustainable economy or environment. And it's important to use this model going forward because as we go forward and more foreign outside the U.S., as we go into South America or into Africa or into Europe or Asia or the Polynesian Islands, as we start to get outside of North America, where there's countries that their currency isn't as strong as the U.S. currency, where they're maybe not able to transact every day like we can. For example, Nigeria, they're not allowed to use PayPal. PayPal doesn't work in Nigeria. So for people that are entrepreneurs, whether they're internet entrepreneurs, whether it be artists, people who do graphic art, graphic design, or say, we all know people who do gigs on Upwork or Fiverr, who do graphic design work, or they help make websites. Those people don't even have a way to necessarily get paid, or accept, payment in a lot of ways, or even access to PayPal. So being able to use cryptocurrencies is a way to really globalize them and integrate them with everybody else on the planet and bring them to an equal playing field. So, building this model going forward is really going to be important as we go into other communities to allow them to enter this equal playing field for small business owners and entrepreneurs to be able to transact crypto, to be able to, be able to buy and services or sell services, provide services to anybody on the planet.
All right. Well, we thank you so much for joining us on the EverSmart City, where technology enhances the human experience. We look forward to continuing the conversation with you in Discord.